everyone, and welcome to another episode of Erongo Talk. My name is Leandra Low, and today we join you from a very windy Dune 7 here in Walvis Bay. Now, as usual, I bring you the latest news, the weather and tides, and then for our interview, Leroy Victor, who is the chairperson of the Walvis Bay Municipal Council, a management committee, talks about the recently tabled budget. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. And now it's time for your news all the way here from Dune 7, Walvis Bay. Now, the Namibian Marine Phosphate NMP will find out on 16 June what the court ruling is with regards to the validity of its mining license for the Sandpiper mining a marine phosphate project near Walvis Bay. Now, the corruption-tainted fishing industry has also been breathing down the necks of the Fisheries Ministry and pulling strings to block marine phosphate mining in Namibia. On the other hand, NMP is waiting anxiously to hear whether the court will grant an order in favor that will see them becoming the first entity to explore into the uncharted marine phosphate arena. This will be almost a year after the case was closed and first set down for the delivery of judgment. But you can head on over to our website, that's at www.erongo.com.na, where a bit more is explained on what NMP is waiting for. Now, Namport was recommended for continuation of its current certification after a recent ISO surveillance audit. Now, ISO, that's International Organization for Standardization, is an independent, non-governmental international organization that develops standards to ensure the quality, safety and efficiency of products, services and systems. Now, ISO standards are also in place to ensure consistency. Now, Namport said that the certifications help the Port Authority demonstrate continual improvement on service delivery to its clients, as well as continued commitment to safety and environmental stewardship. But you can again head on over to our website, that's at www.erongo.com.na, to read exactly about the ISO certification of Namport. Now, moving on to some sports news. Now, the registration for the 2021 edition of the Nedbank Desert Dash opened last week. Now, 2020 was a watershed year for us in terms of hosting a cycling event that attracts over 1,000 participants. Now, this is Gernot de Klerk, Nedbank Namibia's head of marketing and communications. He said, but it has given us some excellent insights into hosting a mega event within the challenges that the global health pandemic has been presenting since the first quarter of last year. Now, entries for the solo category opened at 10 o'clock on Monday, that was 7 June 2021, with entries for the two-person team following exactly a week later. The most popular entries for four-person teams open yet another week later at 10 o'clock. That's on Monday, 21 June. Now, all registrations can be done online. That is at www.today.com.na. That's and then /2021 Desert Dash. And then finally, Roundtable 36 invites golfers to enter one or more teams in the Walvis Bay Roundtable 36 Golf Day on 9 July 2021 in support of its administration fund. Now, the fund is a necessary tool in assisting the community, so please show your support. The format will be a 3-ball Alliance Scramble Drive. Now, participation per team, that is 3 players per team, is 1,500 Namibian dollars, which includes green fees, the prize giving where the top 3 teams as well as nearest to pin will be awarded. There is also a lucky draw. Now, the day's program and teeing off times will be communicated closer to the event. Head on over to our website, that's at www.erongo.com.na, that's www.erongo.com.na, to read so much more on what's happening here in the Erongo region. with me here is Councillor Leroy Victor, who is the chairperson of the Management Committee of the Walvis Bay Municipal Council. How are you today, Councillor?
Good, thank you very much.
And this is also the first time you're featuring on Erongo Talk, so I'm feeling very honoured. Now, Councillor, the reason why we are here today is I would like you to unpack the budget for us. Just in terms of the capital budget, how is it going to work and how much money has been allocated to the different projects?
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, we can start with the land development projects. That's about 122 million, which the bulk of it will go to Farm 37. As Farm 37 is quite a huge project, and we would need about 250 million to complete it. So we have started with 38 million just to start with the bulk work, because we feel that we cannot put people there if there's no bulk services.
True, very sure.
So that is the 38 million. That is for to start with the water and the sewage lines. So the next one is 14 million for Quisep Mont 8635. It's a block that will accommodate about 200 low-cost residential plots.
Where exactly is that?
That is where you turn into the new road that was built.
Yes, yes.
There on your right-hand side.
Ah, I see now.
So that is the only available block currently in Quisep Mont, because we are facing with the fence that is there for Namport.
Yes.
So then we also have 28 million for the development of Extension 8 in Harawal. So that is also 185 residential urbans.
That's also the extension that's on the far end of Narawa.
No, that is in the middle, the block there where they wanted to have the graveyard for the COVID site.
Yes, yes.
So then the remaining 41 million was divided into finalizing starting of new extensions. So what the public also need to understand is, when you want to develop a piece of land, there's a lot of surveying and consulting, and so it's not that easy just to put money in and the next day you have the land. So it's a lot of approvals that you need to go through. So the service delivery related projects, about 57 million. This is the upgrading and replacement of water and sewage infrastructure, and planning and construction of new wastewater treatment plants.
So that's been going on for a while, right?
Yeah, we in Walvis Bay have a big challenge with the sewage lines. Not only because of the salt water that's underneath the ground, but as well as the old infrastructure that wasn't replaced. And so we have quite a big challenge, as well as Walvis Bay is very flat.
Yes.
So other towns, they use gravity flows, but we have to use pump stations. We have to pump it from one place to another place. So then we also have a 38 million for the tarring of the streets and the resealing. So that again is, when you tar a street, it only has a certain lifespan.
Yes.
So that is also, after a certain amount of years, you have to replace it. So
no, but that has also now been ongoing for a while now.
yeah. So then also what we have here is on the social project is the 64 million. That is for the new Tuteleni fire station. So that is also there. And then we also have in the budget for a new fire truck as well.
Yes.
And then as well as 2 trucks for the sewage works, the pumps.
Cool. Now, Councillor, please explain to us, when you and your councillors, whoever is sitting around the table, how do you work out the budget? How does the process go about?
So the budget, the first budget we declined because we felt we didn't have a lot of input into it. And so what we did is also the community meetings that we had. We actually categorized it into the different community meetings, and we said what money we want to allocate to which projects. So we actually did incorporate some of the items that was mentioned into in the community meetings.
Yes.
So like the the youth development, the old age homes, the Ikutu stalls, all of that. So that we also, after we stopped the budget, we actually said, okay, we're allocating from that money for that budget. So what will happen now is after the minister's approval, we will take the budget and we will put up a procurement process plan. So the projects that is very crucial, we would start firstly because it's quite a timely process. So the biggest challenge is to actually use the budget, what you budgeted for. And so that is, with the Procurement Act, it's a little, so it will start the 1st of July. Then the Procurement Act will start, so then all the tenders will basically go out, and then people can apply for it. So the biggest challenge, like I said, is to get the projects as fast as possible to start. And yeah, that's about it.
Now, in terms of tariffs, there's also not going to be an increase,
Yes.
correctly? And despite if NAM Water or whoever's increases it, it's going to stay like that?
Yeah, well, we decided NAM Water hasn't announced their increase. NAM Power did increase. So NAM Water haven't said anything yet, so we couldn't budget for that because, but just for information's sake is that the Act actually says that you must recover the cost because we are on a recovery cost basis. So it actually, it's a gamble for us because if NAM Water increases, we buy the water and sell the water. So if they increases, it puts us in a very difficult position.
Yes,
so
I can imagine. Now, and then the municipality basically makes its money from the people paying their rates and taxes and water, or how does it work?
yeah, the development of the town is where you use the money when you sell land.
Yes.
And your water and your rates and taxes actually only pay for the operational cost. So you have your capital budget and then you have your operational budget. So the water, rates and taxes actually is for the service delivery. And then when you sell land, you actually use that funds for the capital projects.
Aha, so the chunk of the money actually comes from development
Yes.
at the end of the day. And I think as a new council, that's very near to your heart in terms of land development, giving people
Yes.
houses.
So yeah, that is a big challenge for us. As I mentioned, we only have the one piece left in Quisep.
Yes.
The next step is Farm 37. We had a lot of different feelings about Farm 37 because it's such a big mountain to climb. And unfortunately, that's the way we have to go. So like I said, we have Naraville there. We also have 3 blocks that was meant for a Triple P project that we actually requested the government, as there haven't been any development, if we can get that land back so that we can develop, because it's cheaper to develop in town than to build a new township outside of Walvis Bay. So.
Very true.
So yeah.
Now, Councillor, in terms of the council, you have formed a coalition in terms of it's not the ruling party that's in charge of everything anymore. How has that been working out for the past few months now?
It's we're working very good together. So it takes a lot of caucuses so that we can actually come to a conclusion. So that we don't have in-house fights in council. So we're actually working very well together. We are IPC, Residents Association, and PDM.
Yeah.
So we have 3 different parties in the management committee, and then we have 5 different in the council. So it is it's not, I won't say it's challenging, but there's good debates going on because it's not one guy decides and everybody just follows.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I think that's very important. Now, Councillor, just personally, how are you settling into being a management chairperson?
I really enjoy it because I started this for the town.
Yes.
I'm not in it for anything else. So I enjoy it. It's just sometimes the process is very long.
Yes.
and we actually are young and vibrant, and we want things to happen, but it's just sometimes it takes time. And like I mentioned, the delivery of land that is actually very needed. It's such a timely process to actually make it happen. So that is a little bit frustrating for us. So that is my only
only challenge at the end of the day. And then I'm just finally coming back to the budget, Councillor. Is there a way for the public members to access the full budget or not?
Yeah, you see the budget itself on the capital projects is it will go out into the public as soon as it's approved by the minister. But like I said, it's not the nitty-gritty of the budget. It will just say this is for bulk services, this is consultancy fee, and what. So, yeah, if I can give everybody a heads up, is get registered with the municipality, learn the Procurement Act, and then apply.
Ooh, there you go. And then just finally, last, what would you like to tell the people of Walvis Bay as councillor?
I would like to say thank you very much for all the support. This is actually, for me, I feel this is the first year that actually all the citizens has the town at heart, and everybody is concerned, and everybody is coming forth to give their input. And I think that is very important, because at the end of the day, it's our town, it's not the councillor's town.
Exactly. I must say thank you. Thank you, Councillor. Thank you for speaking to us today.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Sensei Semi Neumann, and this is my student, Tanya Chris. And we are both from Bujukai Karate Swakopmund. And we just want to show you one way of defending oneself if you're going to be attacked.
The Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair 2021 brings you exhibition excellence and will be taking place from 26 to 31 August at the Ongwediva Trade Fair Showgrounds. The theme this year is Gearing for a Smart Economy. This year, exhibitors have their option to showcase their products and services at the Ongwediva Trade Fair Showgrounds or virtually via special trade fair website. Apply for a stand at www.oatf.com.na. Call 065 230 191. Email info@oatf.com.na. The Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair 2021 is proudly sponsored by MTC, FNB, Nedbank, Ongwediva Town Council.
And now it's time for your weather and tides for all the major towns here in the Erongo region. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk, but head on over to our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. You can also follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, or you can get in contact with us at 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040 on both WhatsApp and Telegram. That is also your go-to number if you want to advertise with us both for online or print media. Now, it's very important. We still find ourselves in a pandemic, so it's important that you wear your mask, you keep your social distance, and at all times sanitize your hands. The only way we can get rid of COVID-19 is if we take care of ourselves and if we take care of each other. Now, before I get blown away by the wind here at Dune 7, it is goodbye for now, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.